Namaste. Welcome to episode 2, The Soul's True Gender, Decoding a D9 Navamsha and the Planetary Timing. Have you ever seen a birth chart that looks completely traditional, masculine, or a heterosexual on the surface, yet the native feels completely fluid, same sex orientation, or a non binary attraction internally? Namaste, beautiful souls. In episode 1, we stabilize a foundational architecture of a desire in the D1 Natal Chart. We proved that Tritiya Prakriti is an ancient, divinely coded reality. But looking only at your natal chart is like looking at the bark of a tree without ever tasting its fruits. Today, we taking a massive technical step forward. We are stepping out of the material mask and entering a realm of subconscious soul. Today, we decode a D9 Navamsha chart, the ultimate cosmic blueprint of your inner psychological gender, your true soul planet Atmakaraka, and the exact planetary clocks Dasha that triggers your true awakening. Grab your chart. Let's look at the truth of your soul. In Vedic astrology, your D1 natal chart represent your physical body, your social conditioning, and the external mask you wear to survive in this incarnation. If your D1 chart is heavily influenced by traditional masculine planet like a sun or a Jupiter, you will outwardly look and act exactly how your culture expect you to act. But the D9 Navamsha chart is the chart of inner psyche. It reveals a energetic gender your soul identify with when the lights are off and society is not watching you. This is why the D9 chart explains the deep mystery of why twins or two people born on a very same day can have completely different sexual orientation or a life path. Because the Nauman's ascendant changes roughly every 15 to 20 minutes, it maps the exact split second diversion of your soul blueprint. When a native has a highly traditional D1 chart, but the D9 chart is dominated by gender fluid Mercury, non conforming Saturn, or a boundary breaking Rahu, they are forced to live a double life. The answer you are desperately seeking are waiting for you in your Nauman's chart. As practicing astrologers and deep researcher, how do we spot this advanced signature in a D9 chart? Look for three definitive technical rules. First, look at the D9 Lagna. If your soul ascendant is conjoined or aspected by a neuter or a gender neutral planet, Mercury or a Saturn, the soul completely detaches from a rigid binary concept of male and female. Furthermore, check your Atmakaraka, the planet with the highest degree in your D1 chart, representing a king of your soul. If your Atmakaraka sit in a sign ruled by Mercury or a Saturn in the D9 chart, your soul is deeply wired to reject traditional societal templates in this life. Second, analyze your seventh house of a D9 chart. This house detects the exact energetic profile of the partner your soul has been searching across a lifetime. If the seventh lord of your D1 chart goes into a sign ruled by a Mercury like Gemini and Virgo, or a Saturn, Capricorn, or a Aquarius inside the D9 chart, or if Rahu sits directly in the D9 chart in 7th house, the soul's deepest romantic pull is directed entirely towards non traditional, alternative, or a same sex partnership. Third, watch for the Mars Venus alignment. A Mars Venus combination brings intense passion and karma desired to anyone's chart. However, to indicate a non traditional orientation or a fluidity, this Mars Venus conjunction or a aspect matrix must sit in a Mercury ruled fluid sign like Gemini or a Virgo within the D9 chart or be tightly aspected by Rahu. When this happens, the raw masculine and feminine energies within the soul merges into a singular fluid entity, beautifully creating a intentionally passionate, bisexual or a pansexual inner nature. Let's see a timing, the awakening. Vimsotri Dasha triggers. A massive question I received from youth worldwide is Acharya why did I only start realizing my true orientation at a specific age? Why did my desires suddenly shift? Desires do not shift. They are unlocked by a cosmos using a flawless timekeeper called Vimsotri Dasha system. These are a specific planetary period that forces a person out of hiding into their own truth. The Rahu Dasha or a Antardasha activating a fifth lord, seventh lord, or a eighth lord houses. Rahu is the revolutionary. The moment Rahu activate these psychological and relational houses, your societal conditioning is violently shattered. Rahu gives you a sudden, irresistible urge to tear off your mask, break ancestral taboos, and fiercely claim your identity, no matter the cost. Second, a Venus Mercury period. Venus is an attraction, Mercury is a curiosity and fluidity. When these two planets activate simultaneously in your timeline, it triggers an era of intense emotional experimentation, fluid attraction, and authentic self discovery. Third, the activation of eighth lord. When you run the dasha of a planet ruling your eighth house of a hidden truth, the universe stops letting you run from yourself. It triggers a profound psychological turning point that forces you to face your deepest, most private vulnerabilities and transform them into a absolute power. Let's honor the D9 over the crowd. My dear friends, your D1 chart is what conditioned human society expect you to be. But your D9 Navamsha chart is what the supreme divine consciousness designed you to be. Many people spend their entire life fighting their Navamsha. They suppress their true soul alignment, force themselves into a traditional unwanted marriages, and live life just to satisfy the D1 expectation of their family and a community. But remember this immutable law of karma. You cannot cheat your own soul. Forcing a false lifestyle creates a severe internal blockages, completely destroying your peace, your mental health, and your spiritual progresses. Deception can never birth peace. Dragging an innocent person into a loveless marriage only creates a heavy new karmic debt. Honoring your D9 chart, even if it is shatters human societal expectation, is the highest act of spiritual integrity. It is how you clear your past life karmic debt and achieve a true emotional liberation. Open your chart, locate your D9 Navamsha chart. Stop letting a blind world detect your internal flights. You are an ancient soul on a highly specific journey. of love and evolution. In the comments below, let us continue our technical and emotional masterclass. Tell me, what planet ruling your seventh house of your D9 chart, or where is your Atmakaraka sitting? Let's map out your awakening together. If this advanced breakdown gave you the clarity and armor you needed today, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with a soul who is searching for that truth in the dark. Stand for me in your cosmic blueprint, protect your sacred energy, and may the universe bless you with unshakable strength. Stay zen, stay peace. Namaste.